Life seems long, but in reality, it is incredibly short. Time passes in fleeting moments without us even realizing it. When people reach middle age, they have likely experienced all the ups and downs, the gains and losses, the failures and successes. At this stage, we need to equip ourselves with the most essential things to enter the later years of life with peace and serenity. Below are the 10 most crucial things that people from the age of 40 onward should keep in mind. Let's explore them together with Try Tuesday Cat Key. 1. Opportunities are no longer abundant. Be cautious in your career. When stepping into middle age, around 40 years old and beyond, people have gone through many ups and downs and accumulated valuable life experiences. At this time, we are no longer young individuals full of relentless enthusiasm and energy. Instead, we gradually enter a phase where every decision in life and career must be carefully considered and made with caution. Our careers at this age have usually stabilized, but that does not mean we can be complacent or underestimate the risks that may arise. By middle age, most people have built a solid career foundation. This could be a high managerial position in a company, a growing private business, or a specialized expertise they have dedicated significant effort to developing. However, this also means that we no longer have many opportunities to experiment or take risks as we did in our younger years. Mistakes at this stage can lead to more severe consequences, and correcting them becomes much more difficult compared to when we were young. At middle age, physical strength and endurance are not what they once were. The time required to recover from psychological or physical shocks also becomes longer. When we were young, we could easily rise after setbacks and continue our journey with unwavering faith and motivation. But as we grow older, we must learn to take care of ourselves and carefully consider every important decision before making it. Avoiding unnecessary risks and being cautious in every action is extremely important. Moreover, middle-aged people often carry many responsibilities and burdens on their shoulders. Above them are elderly parents who need care, and below them are children who need to be nurtured and educated. The cost of living, medical expenses, and children's tuition fees all create heavy financial pressures. Therefore, a wrong decision in a career does not only affect oneself but can also lead to significant consequences for the entire family. This requires us to carefully consider every step, remain steadfast, and practice patience in all circumstances. When we were young, we could make mistakes and correct them multiple times. Failures back then were merely valuable lessons that helped us grow. However, once we pass the age of 40, we must learn to restrain ourselves and minimize mistakes to the greatest extent possible. A middle-aged person's career can no longer withstand major upheavals. Every fall could wipe out all the achievements accumulated over many years. For this reason, middle-aged individuals must make choices carefully and avoid unnecessary risky decisions. A single wrong choice could lead to financial ruin, broken families, and the loss of the stability they have worked so hard to build. Opportunities are no longer abundant, and every misstep could bring severe consequences. To live peacefully and stably in the later years of life, we must always be cautious and think thoroughly before making any decision regarding our careers and lives. As we enter middle age, we must remain clear-headed and wise, ensuring that the mistakes of our youth do not repeat themselves. Our careers may have reached certain achievements, but they still need to be protected and developed sustainably. Stay firm, be patient, and always act with caution so that our lives can truly be peaceful and happy. 2. Cherish the people around you. Entering middle age, we gradually realize that life is not just about personal achievements or career success but also about the valuable relationships we build and maintain. At this stage, our bodies are no longer as strong as before, and we often face the pain of loss. Most notably, we experience the passing of loved ones, close friends, those who have been with us for many years, or respected elders whom we have looked up to. They gradually leave, leaving behind irreplaceable voids in our hearts. Every time we witness the passing of a loved one, we not only feel heartbroken but also come to the shocking realization of how short and impermanent life truly is. These losses make us more aware of the value of time and the necessity of cherishing those around us. There are no longer many opportunities for us to make amends or correct our mistakes. Therefore, we must learn to appreciate and treat our loved ones well while they are still by our side. Middle age is the time when we need to open our hearts. Be tolerant, and treasure those around us. This is not only a way to build a meaningful life but also a way for us to face the impermanence of life. Take time to care for, support, and listen to your loved ones. Small yet sincere actions, such as a simple greeting, a warm hug, or just being present in times of need, can create lasting memories and strengthen family bonds. At this stage of life, family and friendships become incredibly important. We cannot live in isolation, we need companionship, sharing, and support from those around us. Being close to family and maintaining deep friendships not only helps us overcome life's challenges but also brings great joy and comfort. A happy family and a sincere friendship are powerful sources of motivation that make life more meaningful. Furthermore, cherishing those around us also helps us become better people. Care, compassion, and gratitude make relationships more intimate and enduring. Learn to preserve and nurture these relationships, as they are priceless gifts that life has given us. At middle age, we should also learn to forgive and let go of minor mistakes. Do not let trivial conflicts or misunderstandings damage precious relationships. Learn to see things with tolerance and generosity. Forgiveness not only brings peace to our hearts but also helps strengthen and sustain long-term relationships. Additionally, we need to create quality time to spend with family and friends. Trips together, warm meals, or heartfelt conversations are all wonderful ways to strengthen emotional bonds. Do not let work and daily worries take away the opportunity to enjoy meaningful moments with our loved ones. Ultimately, always remember that time is extremely precious and never returns. Every moment we have with our loved ones is an invaluable gift. Therefore, slow down, cherish, and love those around you. Let these relationships become a source of motivation and joy, helping us overcome all of life's challenges and live a truly meaningful and fulfilling life. 3. Avoid unjust gains. As we enter middle age, one crucial thing that everyone must remember is to stay away from illicit gains. Illicit wealth, assets obtained through fraud, theft, deception, or abusing power for personal gain, not only harms others but can also bring severe consequences upon oneself. At this stage in life, having accumulated significant life experience and achievements, we must all the more uphold our honor and integrity. Stay away from the temptations of unclean money. Unjust gains may bring short-term financial benefits, but their consequences are extremely serious. Those who make money dishonestly often live in fear of being exposed and having to face the law. The guilt and mental pressure from unethical actions will also torment their minds. Once caught, not only will they suffer, but their entire family will also bear unpredictable consequences. Can a middle-aged man over 40 truly endure imprisonment and the disgrace it brings to society and family? The proverb, "If you do nothing against your conscience, you need not fear knocks on your door at midnight," serves as a wake-up call for all of us. Karma and retribution are inevitable laws of nature. If one commits wrongdoing, sooner or later, they will have to pay the price. A person who lives honestly and upholds morality will have a peaceful and happy life. To achieve inner peace, live with integrity and never act against your conscience. Do not pursue wealth and status at the cost of making enemies or creating resentment. Additionally, we must remember that illicit benefits not only harm others but also damage ourselves. Unclean money can cause us to lose the trust of those around us and sever important relationships in both life and work. No one wants to collaborate with or trust a person known for deception or abusing power for personal gain. This loss can sometimes be far greater than we ever imagine. Earning money honestly. In reality, earning money honestly not only brings us peace of mind but also helps us build a sustainable and respectable life. By living and working according to ethical principles, we gain the respect and trust of others. This is a crucial foundation for establishing a stable career and a happy family life. Moreover, avoiding illicit wealth is a way to uphold moral values and preserve the noble traditions of both family and society. A life of honesty, free from deception, serves as a valuable lesson for our children and future generations. We do not live just for ourselves, we also live as role models for our descendants, leaving them with strong moral values and a deep sense of pride in their family heritage. Ultimately, always remember that money is not everything. No matter how wealthy one becomes, without inner peace and the respect of others, life becomes meaningless. Live honestly, work diligently, and learn to be content with what you have. When we do so, we will discover true joy and peace in life. That is the real happiness that everyone seeks. Avoiding dishonest wealth not only allows us to live with a clear conscience but also contributes to a fair and healthy environment for everyone. Let honesty and integrity guide us on the path to lasting success and happiness. 4. Be mindful of your words. Upon reaching middle age, being careful with our words becomes extremely important. As the old saying goes, guard your mouth like a vase. Guard your thoughts like a fortress. This wise advice reminds us to carefully control both our speech and thoughts, as careless words can lead to serious consequences. By middle age, we have accumulated a wealth of life experience and are often regarded as mature and wise individuals. However, true wisdom is not only reflected in our actions but also in the way we speak and express our opinions. Thoughtless words, whether intentional or unintentional, can cause harm, create conflicts, and even destroy valuable relationships that took years to build. A single inappropriate or ill-timed comment can make someone feel hurt or disrespected. Being mindful of speech and thoughts. This is especially crucial in the workplace, where trust and mutual respect are the foundation for collaboration and growth. A middle-aged person who speaks carelessly may lose the trust of colleagues and business partners, potentially weakening their career, not only in professional settings but also within the family. Words must be chosen with care. Harsh or rude speech can wound loved ones, creating deep emotional cracks that are difficult to heal. Children, in particular, are highly sensitive to their parents' words. Constant criticism and scolding can negatively affect their mental well-being and development. On the other hand, words of love and encouragement help children grow with confidence and a positive outlook on life. Additionally, being mindful of speech helps us avoid unnecessary troubles. Talking excessively, revealing others' secrets, or discussing private matters can put us in difficult situations or lead to a loss of trust. Seemingly harmless gossip or thoughtless remarks can become the source of unnecessary conflicts. Middle-aged individuals must understand that silence, at times, is golden. Not everything needs to be said. Knowing when to stay silent not only prevents unnecessary problems but also earns us respect and credibility. Those who can maintain silence at the right moments are often valued for their composure, maturity, and ability to listen. Along with controlling speech, we must also regulate our thoughts. Thoughts are the roots of words and actions. If we harbor negative or malicious thoughts, they will eventually manifest in how we speak and behave. Therefore, keeping the mind pure and positive is essential. Always think carefully before speaking. Put yourself in others' shoes to understand their emotions and circumstances. When conversing, remind yourself of the values of respect, kindness, and compassion. Words spoken from a sincere and kind heart have the power to connect and bring people together. Use your words to encourage, uplift, and build, rather than to hurt or divide. In short, being mindful of speech not only helps us avoid unnecessary troubles but also strengthens and nurtures meaningful relationships. Especially in middle age, when we carry more responsibilities and experience, controlling our words and thoughts becomes even more vital. The art of thoughtful speech. Always remember, a well-timed, skillfully spoken word not only pleases the listener but also reflects one's maturity, composure, and wisdom. Embracing minimalism. As we reach middle age, adopting minimalism not only enhances our quality of life but also brings practical benefits. In our younger years, we are often caught in the relentless pursuit of acquiring and possessing, whether it's building a grand office, hiring a large team, or owning luxurious items to showcase success and status. However, as we mature, we begin to realize that simplifying life is what truly brings peace and happiness. Minimalism is about focusing on what truly matters and eliminating what is unnecessary. 1. Financial savings. Owning fewer possessions naturally leads to lower expenses. We no longer need to spend excessive amounts on shopping, maintenance, or caring for unnecessary material things. The money saved can be redirected toward more meaningful pursuits, such as traveling with family, investing in education, or experiencing new and valuable things. 2. More time for what matters. With fewer possessions, we spend less time cleaning, organizing, and maintaining them. The time saved can be used for more important activities, whether it's being with family, learning new skills, or simply taking a moment to rest and recharge. 3. Improved health and well-being. Stress often stems from managing too many things or dealing with financial burdens caused by excessive spending. By reducing our dependence on material possessions, we feel lighter, more at ease, and less overwhelmed. This, in turn, lowers stress and enhances our overall mental well-being. 4. Environmental protection. Minimalist living also contributes to environmental conservation. By consuming less and shopping more consciously, we help preserve natural resources and reduce waste. This is an especially meaningful action in today's world, where environmental issues are becoming increasingly critical due to human activities. 5. Appreciation for what we have. When we simplify our lives, we focus more on core values and the things that truly matter. This allows us to fully enjoy each moment and develop a deep sense of gratitude for what we already have. Conclusion. Minimalism does more than just save money and time, it improves our health, protects the environment, and helps us live a more meaningful life. In middle age, after experiencing life's ups and downs, embracing a minimalist lifestyle can bring us true peace and happiness. Ignoring malicious gossip and negativity. All forms of malicious gossip are rooted in ignorance. When faced with slander and negativity, it's important to remain calm and composed. Avoid unnecessary conflicts, focus on your values, and let your actions speak louder than words. Embracing tranquility and letting go of negativity. Especially in middle age, we must understand that all negativity stems from ignorance and a lack of understanding. Accepting this as a fundamental truth will help us maintain inner peace and prevent ourselves from being consumed by negative emotions. First and foremost, we need to recognize that malicious words and actions often originate from jealousy, resentment, or ignorance. These individuals may not truly understand us, or they may be driven by their own negative thoughts and emotions. Therefore, instead of feeling angered or hurt, we should approach the situation with objectivity and compassion. Viewing malicious gossip as ignorance helps us avoid unnecessary conflicts. When we are unaffected by hurtful words, we won't be drawn into meaningless arguments. Instead, we can focus on more important matters and preserve our inner tranquility. Furthermore, responding to gossip or malice with calmness and restraint allows us to maintain positive relationships. Sometimes, those who spread rumors or speak ill of us merely seek to provoke conflict or test our patience. By staying composed and refusing to react negatively, we demonstrate that we are not easily swayed. In turn, this often earns us greater respect. Protecting our mental and physical well-being. Maintaining a peaceful mind and not letting negativity affect us is also crucial for our health. Stress and anger can lead to severe health issues, ranging from anxiety disorders to cardiovascular diseases. By not allowing gossip or criticism to disturb our inner peace, we cultivate a healthier mental state and overall well-being. Developing compassion and understanding. When we acknowledge that all malice arises from ignorance, we naturally adopt a more forgiving perspective toward those who cause it. This fosters kindness and tolerance, two essential virtues that contribute to a happier, more serene life. Conclusion. Accepting that all negativity is rooted in ignorance helps us maintain peace of mind, nurture positive relationships, and protect our mental and physical health. In middle age, after experiencing the ups and downs of life, staying calm and unaffected by gossip will allow us to live with greater happiness and serenity. Going with the flow, finding peace in life. In life, embracing and adapting to nature's course is a fundamental philosophy, especially as we enter middle age. Life is full of ups and downs, success and failure, joy and sorrow. To live peacefully, we must learn to face every situation with composure and accept the things that cannot be changed. Going with the flow, finding peace in life. First and foremost, accepting the truth that life cannot always go as planned allows us to live with greater ease. There are dreams and goals we may never achieve, and that is not a failure, it is simply a part of life. Learning when to let go is essential. Letting go does not mean giving up. It means recognizing that some things were never meant to be ours. This act of release frees the soul and brings peace of mind. Furthermore, going with the natural flow of life helps us face loss and suffering with greater resilience. Birth, aging, sickness, and death are inevitable realities that everyone must confront. Losing loved ones is painful. But instead of drowning in sorrow, we should accept these losses with a calm heart and continue living. Remember, we each have only one life. Holding on to grief indefinitely will not bring any good. Our mindset shapes our destiny. If we constantly dwell in sadness, anger, and stress, we only harm ourselves. Instead, we should approach everything with a light heart and a peaceful mind. When faced with difficulties or conflicts, let reason guide our actions instead of emotions. This not only preserves our inner peace but also helps us make wiser decisions. Accepting others instead of trying to change them. Going with the flow also teaches us to give up the illusion of changing others. Changing ourselves is already difficult. Changing someone else is nearly impossible. Instead of forcing others to change, we should focus on self-improvement and accept people as they are, with all their flaws. Doing so leads to greater happiness and fosters healthier relationships. Facing life's uncertainties with optimism. Living in harmony with nature also helps us accept misfortunes with a positive attitude. When faced with unexpected challenges, remember that everything happens for a reason. Accept them as part of life's journey. Live each day with a calm and peaceful mindset. Do not worry too much about the future, nor dwell too much on the past. By doing so, we can experience a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Conclusion. Going with the flow and embracing peace in life is an essential philosophy that helps us maintain inner tranquility. Accept the unchangeable, and live a happier, more fulfilling life, especially in middle age. After experiencing life's ups and downs, living in harmony with nature brings us the serenity and peace we truly seek. A life partner, the pillar of strength in our journey. A life partner plays an irreplaceable role in our happiness and well-being. Here is the English translation of your text while maintaining the original meaning. Your life partner, a steady support in life. Especially in middle age, a life partner is not only a companion who shares our joys and sorrows but also a strong pillar. A source of strength and motivation to help us overcome life's challenges. First and foremost, a life partner is the one who understands and shares the most with us. Throughout the years of living together, they deeply understand our strengths, weaknesses, dreams, and aspirations. This understanding creates a strong and profound connection, making us feel loved and valued, something that cannot be found in any other relationship. Furthermore, our life partner is always by our side, supporting us in all circumstances. When we face difficulties or exhaustion, they encourage us and help us overcome challenges. Their presence brings a sense of peace and reassurance, giving us more strength to handle life's adversities. A life partner is also the one who takes care of us when we are sick or unwell. They do not hesitate or complain but are always willing to be there, providing thoughtful care. This care not only helps us physically recover but also brings warmth and emotional security. In addition, the relationship between husband and wife offers many other invaluable aspects, such as friendship, empathy, and companionship in all facets of life. They are not just our lover but also our closest friend, the one with whom we can share everything, from small joys to deep sorrows. Appreciating and maintaining a strong relationship with our life partner is an essential factor in making life happier and more meaningful. In middle age, after experiencing many ups and downs, having a life partner who understands and always stands by us is an invaluable blessing. Take the time to care for and cherish your life partner, for they are the most precious treasure you have. Finally, valuing your life partner contributes to building a happy and fulfilling family life. A happy family is a solid foundation that provides a sense of security and motivation to keep striving. Remember, a healthy and loving marriage not only brings happiness to us but also sets a positive example for our children, helping them grow up in an environment of love and stability. In conclusion, a life partner is a steadfast support, someone who always shares and stands by us in every situation. Appreciating and maintaining a strong relationship with our life partner not only brings happiness and meaning to life but also helps us build a warm and fulfilling family in middle age. Having a life partner who understands and is always by your side is an invaluable blessing. Taking care of the family and properly educating children is the solid foundation for each individual. When reaching middle age, the role and responsibility towards the family become more important than ever. At this stage of life, We are not only parents but also the pillars of the family, bringing stability and peace to our loved ones. First and foremost, family is the safest place and a strong support system during difficult times. It is where each person can find comfort, encouragement, and mutual support. A happy and harmonious family will be a powerful source of motivation, helping us overcome all the challenges in life. On the contrary, if the family is not peaceful, external efforts become meaningless because we will not have inner peace. Taking care of the family and educating children is the primary responsibility of middle-aged individuals. We must ensure that every family member is loved, cared for, and well taken care of. In particular, raising children requires a lot of time and effort. Parents should spend time talking, confiding, and guiding their children to help them develop good character and acquire the necessary skills for life. Educating children is not only about teaching them knowledge but also about guiding them to become kind-hearted individuals who respect and love others. Parents should set an example for their children in honesty, integrity, and diligence. At the same time, they should create opportunities for their children to develop comprehensively, encouraging them to participate in social activities, engage in physical exercise, and improve their soft skills. In modern society, raising children has become more complex due to various external pressures and temptations. Parents need to stay alert and patient, always maintaining a positive and firm attitude in child rearing. It is important to understand that raising children is a long process and cannot be rushed. Every day, take time to listen to and share with your children so that they can feel the love and care from their family. Moreover, taking care of the family also involves maintaining good relationships with other family members, such as grandparents and siblings. A happy family is not just about the relationship between husband and wife or parents and children but also includes the bond between generations. Take time to visit, show concern, and care for the elderly in the family, as they are our roots and have sacrificed so much for us. In conclusion, taking care of the family and educating children is an essential responsibility for middle-aged individuals. A happy and harmonious family serves as a solid foundation, giving us peace of mind and motivation to strive forward. Educating children is not only about imparting knowledge but also about helping them become good individuals who know how to love and respect others. To achieve this, parents need to invest time, effort, and patience. Always maintain a positive and firm attitude in raising children. Maintaining good health for longevity. Health is the most valuable asset for every individual. This becomes even more evident as we enter middle age. At this stage of life, the body begins to show signs of declining health, making self-care a top priority to ensure a long and healthy life. First of all, when young, many people tend to neglect their health due to being preoccupied with work and career. They may stay up late, wake up early, eat irregularly, and have no time for physical exercise. However, when reaching middle age, the body starts sending warning signals about its health condition. This is the time when we need to pay attention and adjust our lifestyle accordingly. Maintaining good health not only helps us live longer but also ensures a better quality of life. A healthy body provides enough energy to accomplish our goals, from work to recreational activities. On the other hand, if our health declines, we will face numerous illnesses and limitations in our daily lives. One of the most effective ways to maintain health is through regular exercise. Activities such as walking, swimming, cycling, and yoga are suitable for middle-aged individuals. Choosing one or two favorite sports and practicing them consistently will bring many health benefits. Exercising not only improves physical health but also helps reduce stress, enhance mood, and improve sleep quality. In addition to exercise, a healthy diet also plays a crucial role in maintaining well-being. Eat plenty of green vegetables, fruits, nuts, and protein-rich foods. Avoid fast food, processed foods, and sugary snacks. Drink enough water and limit the consumption of alcohol, coffee, and carbonated beverages. A healthy diet not only helps maintain a stable weight but also provides essential nutrients for the body. Furthermore, sleep is an important factor in preserving health. Ensure that you get enough sleep each night, at least 7 to 8 hours. Sleep not only allows the body to recover after a long day of work but also improves memory, boosts the immune system, and reduces the risk of chronic diseases. Lastly, Regular health checkups are essential for detecting potential health issues early and receiving timely treatment. Periodic health examinations help us understand our physical condition and take preventive measures against diseases. Remember, prevention is better than cure. Taking care of our health early can help us avoid many risks in the future. In conclusion, maintaining good health is a crucial responsibility, especially as we enter middle age. A strong and healthy body not only helps us live longer but also enables us to enjoy a high-quality life. Maintain a healthy lifestyle, exercise regularly, eat properly, get enough sleep, and have frequent health checkups to fully enjoy life in the best possible way.